Please bow your head. O dear Good Shepherd, my guide and my light, be with me always, day and night. Teach me to do what's good and right, and always keep me within thy sight. Amen.
Hail, Good Shepherd, our alma mater. We thy children praise thy name. Faithful ever to all thy teaching, through our life we remain. Glory in thy strength and goodness, and thy words proclaim. Wake the blue and white forever, float his message far and wide. Ever faithful to our watchwords, true to triumph be our guide. Ever onward and ever upward, proudly through the years we go. Keeping to thy great tradition, mind and heart with trust aglow. Living as good shepherds taught us, truth and trust to show. Wave the blue and white forever, float his message far and wide. Ever faithful to our watchword, true to triumph be our guide. Hail, Good Shepherd, our alma mater. We shall keep the golden rule, striving always to do our duty, aim to reach the highest goal. So through truth and trust to triumph, for the honor of our school. Wave the blue and white forever, float his message far and wide. Ever faithful to our watchword, true to triumph be our guide.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself for a good time. I feel alive, and the world is turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy. So
Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky, like a tiger defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car, passing by the Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, 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 and the sun brings me. I'm burning through the sky. are strolling through the park. When the light begins to change, I sometimes feel a little strange, a little anxious when it's dark. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always there. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a phobia that someone's always there. Have you run your fingers down the wall? Have you felt your neck skin crawl as you're searching for the light? Sometimes when you're scared to take a look at the corner of the room, you sense that something's watching you. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always there. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a phobia that someone's always there. Have you ever been alone at night? Thought you heard footsteps behind and turned around and no one's there. And as you're quicken up the pace, find it hard to look again because you're sure that someone's there. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always there. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a phobia that someone's always there. So kind of you to bless us with your effortless inspiration and so strangely comforted. And I wonder, are you putting us under? Can't take our eyes off the t-shirt and tie combination. We'll see you later, innovator. Someone to kiss, someone to kiss you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get, cause you're smooth and you're wet and she's not always there, but she's yours. You can say you use me, show me the jacuzzi. I imagine that it's there on a plate, your whole wonderful way. Things that you never think the other story standing with your renditions and jokes, but there's hundreds of blokes that have wept cause you've stolen their thunder. Oh, you put it thunder. Cause we can't take our eyes off the t-shirt and ties combination. We're too late to innovator!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh!
What good is melody? What good is music if it ain't possessing something sweet? It ain't the melody. It ain't the music. There's something else that makes the two complete.
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing, but it's loud and loud. Oh, oh, oh. Dancing in the night. Swing, 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 swing. Everybody start to sing, but it's loud and loud. Oh, oh, oh. Dancing in quiet.
Long you gotta listen to find the groove. It's done if you let to the moves. And when you found it, it's hard to lose. That's it, you sing it with the tune now.
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing, but it's loud and loud. Oh, oh, oh. Dancing in quiet. They don't mean nothing if it ain't what I say. Do I, 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 do I.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to GSIS. I'm so delighted to see all your smiling faces here in the audience as you have traveled from near and far to come and watch your children showcase their talents here on this magnificent stage. And what a start it's been to this evening. We haven't even scratched the surface of what we have in store for you, and I'm already blown away by what I've seen so far. Can we please give these talented and adorable children another huge round of applause? Thank you. So I've been given the honor of welcoming each and every one of you to our school on the joyous occasion of the 46th Founders' Day. The entire team of staff and students here at GSIS have been working very hard for this day, and we're so excited to showcase our performances to you. I'm also delighted that we can put this show on in person after a 2-year break and celebrate our annual Founders' Day in the state-of-the-art Dr. P.C. Thomas Auditorium. This was the dream project of my late father-in-law, whose birthday it is that we celebrate at Founders' Day each year. He envisioned, meticulously planned, and executed this spectacular space where all of his students, staff, and our parents could come together as a community and enjoy the wonderful programs that the school puts on. Founders' Day performances were the highlight of his calendar each year, as he got to sit back and enjoy the exceptional talents of his beloved students. Sadly, he is not amongst us here today, but he knew that he was leaving the final stage of execution of his dreams in the loving and very capable hands of his beloved wife, Mrs. Elsama Thomas, our co-founder and senior vice president. I know you're all impatient and waiting to see more of your children perform. So am I actually, even though I've seen all these rehearsals over and over and over, and I know exactly what we have in store for you, but I still can't wait to see all our children performing on the final night. In fact, I'm constantly urging our children to participate, grab opportunities whenever they can to show off their God-given talents, and to help us to help them hone the gifts that have been given to them. In fact, the kids will tell you that Sarah ma'am is always reminding them of 2 things: that there is no substitute for hard work and no excuse for wasting talent. And it makes me so proud when I see them perform, whether it is on this magnificent stage or at assemblies, special events, speaking at roll call, or out on the field. In fact, I'm very excited to announce that next month, Good Shepherd International School will be hosting our very first TEDx event here on our campus. Now, this is a completely 12th grade student-led initiative. Once their teachers planted the seed of TEDx in their heads and asked them if this was a legacy that they would like to leave behind at GSIS, to be the batch that started TEDx at the school, the 12th graders took it upon themselves to get this off the ground. Our leadership team, comprising of our head girl, Asfia, our prefects council members, Advika, Sarvadnya, and Akila, and their classmate Kavya, worked with their mentor, Mrs. Rita Chandran, and their teachers to get GSIS licensed to host TEDx. They then worked on the application, they got their approval, picked their topic, researched who they would like to invite as speakers, wrote to all of them, made all the arrangements, and today we are licensed to be a TEDx host. We will have our event on November 15th. In fact, you can see the list of speakers behind me on the screen, and I'm thrilled to let you know that one of our speakers is an old Shepherdian, Miss Rashi Jain. And even more exciting is that another speaker on our panel is one of our parents, Mrs. Asta Sharma. This is going to be an annual event at Good Shepherd International School, and I want all of my students to show the same initiative as these children have taken. There is so much our children can do when they put their hearts and soul into utilizing their talents. In fact, I'm reminded of the famous American columnist Irma Bombeck, who once said, when I stand before God at the end of my life, I would hope that I would not have a single bit of talent left and could say, I used everything you gave me. Now, before we get on with the show, I have to take a few minutes to say welcome and thank you to some very special people who are here with us tonight. First and foremost, welcome to the most gracious lady who has hosted and celebrated every Founders Day from the very beginning of this beautiful institution and has stood by her husband's side while they grew this school together to the heights it has achieved. Our co-founder and senior vice president, Mrs. Elsama Thomas. I also extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Ramasubramaniam, a renowned chartered accountant who is closely associated with our institution and our family for the past 4 decades. He has been on the advisory panel of GSIS for many years and has been an integral part of the growth and development of the school. Now, I cannot say welcome to our principal, Mrs. Sheila Alexander, as she is the one who has worked tirelessly besides Jacob, me, Dominic Sir, and the entire team at GSIS to plan and execute this event. So I'll say thank you instead to her for all her hard work, for her steady hand in guiding us, and for resolutely standing by Jacob and I as we take the school forward and bring in the new era of GSIS. Thank you to all our teachers. Thank you to all our teachers who have worked day and night, never complaining, at an exhausting pace to be with the children and teach them in order for this show to be put on for all of you. I want to give a huge shout out to our music teachers at GSIS. This show is a culmination of all their hard work over the entire term as they trained, mentored, and coaxed the performances out of the children. And a huge thank you to our team backstage, our electricians, lights, sound technicians, and the many hands that go unnoticed on stage, but without whom we could not put on this show. And thank you to our president, Mr. Jacob Thomas, the man who shoulders all the responsibility of this huge family at GSIS, who took on the arduous task of heading this institution at a time when the entire world was in chaos. You have led us steadfastly through troubling times and brought us out of it 10 times stronger today. And not once have you caused a single member of the team any reason to doubt the success and the grand future of this institution. So now back to welcomes. I'd like to welcome all of our old Shepherdians who have come back to school to celebrate Founders Day with us. For them, this is a walk down memory lane as they have fond memories and of the hustle and the bustle and the long, tiring days and nights and all the fun they had missing classes to practice for Founders Day when they were here at school. Many of them are here as parents of the school today, and for that I thank you from the bottom of my heart, as there is no greater compliment to your school than when you send your children here to receive the same standard of excellent education that you received in your childhood. Welcome back to school. And to save the best for last, welcome to all our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, and brothers who have traveled all this way to be with us today. Your children have worked tirelessly with our teachers and their friends, and they've had a ton of fun doing so. They want to dazzle you tonight with their singing, their dancing, playing of instruments, acting, and so much more. And we have even more in store for you tomorrow morning when you arrive for our outdoor performances. So without further ado, let's get on with this show. Up next, our middle school children are going to wow you with their rendition of This Is Me from the hit musical The Greatest Showman. They look gorgeous in their blue outfits. They've practiced and perfected this song for you. So welcome again, everybody. Sit back, enjoy the evening, and cheer on your children. Thank you.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one will love you as you are. But won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Another round of bullets hits my skin. Will fly away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in.
We are pushing through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors. Yeah, that's what we've become.
Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. There's nothing I'm not worthy of.
The sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is Bruce, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
The legend of the phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? Ah, the force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and I'll come to the stars. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for the fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for the fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no rhythm. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. Ah, we've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and I'll come to the stars. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and I'll come to the stars. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
I did the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. I know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Hey, I get lost, wake up, I'm crying still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be so sad if you can't be right here. Oh, 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 oh. I'll be so sad if you can't be right here. I did the same thing. I told you that I never would. I told you I'd change, even
Good morning, Gotham City. How are you all today on this fine morning? Bright days are yet to come. And I am done. I am done with people running around the city dressed up as clowns. What happened to the civility of this city? We aren't savages. We aren't monsters. We are citizens and the people who make the core of the city. Gotham is our city, and we absolutely cannot let all this depraved darkness that has infiltrated our glorious city to change our history. These people who impede our path to greatness forget contributing. They pull us down from those columns that we have worked so hard to climb. Their mental health and illness that stems from their corrupted environment is what pulls the trigger. How long should we stay oppressed under them? How long before we reach our previous befitting glory? I believe it is time that we come together as one to do something about it.
Hello there, everybody. How are you all today? Haven't heard me in a long time, have you? These boring speeches, huh? How do you manage to hear such pathetic piece of advice? Standing in the hot sun, trying to convince your throats. Oh wait, your minds? How boring has your life really become? What is it that you do? Listen to people. Listen to them. Listen to them. How boring has your life really become? No, 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 that's not required. That's not required. Oh, hello there, beautiful.
Who are you? Another lame follower of that freak?
I don't follow, I just do things.
Do things? What do you mean? Are you?
Shh, no, 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 we're just talking. We're just talking. Back. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. We're just talking.
Why are you doing this?
Why so serious? Let's put on a happy face. Come and get me. That's too slow. Is that the way you treat people in Gotham City? You can't catch the Joker yourself. You don't want the gun? Your handcuffs don't fit anymore.
I'll take over.
Hello there, beautiful. You mind uncuffing me?
I'd rather cuff you to death, you psycho.
To death? Why? What have I done?
What have you done? You killed the mayor in front of our own people, standing here not feeling guilty about it and having the audacity to ask me what have I done?
Well, technically, I did not kill the mayor.
Huh?
The mayor wanted to die, so I just granted her a wish, which also means her cops owes me one too. Aha!
Shut up, you psycho-depressed maniac.
Well, isn't a psycho if he's certainly called a psycho? Because if a psycho is a psycho, then he's certainly called a psycho and he cannot be a maniac. Because if a maniac is a maniac, then he's certainly called a maniac and he cannot be depressed. Because psycho people cannot be depressed. That's exactly my state. Aha!
Oh, so you feel you're a psycho-depressed maniac, huh?
Well, don't I look like one to you?
You certainly do, but the other kind of them, you know?
And what kind of the other kind are you referring to?
Do you really want to know my kind?
No, don't get there, my lady.
So where do you want me to get then, huh?
Not a single step close to me and far, far away from my looks, from my voice, from my hair. Are you back again? Taking me somewhere?
Move.
Oh, you guys are back again. Where are we going? Is this the way you treat people in Gotham City? Is this the way you treat people in Gotham City? Ow, ouch.
Arthur Fleck, I see. Welcome.
Well, do you read or do you see? Because if you read, then yes, this is me. But then if you see, then yes, this is me.
How long have you been here?
5,469 days, 37 minutes, 47 seconds, 48, 49, 50 and counting.
Well, I thought I was meeting someone with a fresh mind.
Well, you don't even know me. So why don't we start the same old, boring ways of treating a freak? You ask me the same old, boring questions. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I answer you the same old, boring ways. Here you come. There you go.
Another skeptic person towards therapy. Noted.
Skepticism is as good as doubting yourself. And I'm right here in front of you, exactly not doubting myself. Because I know what's coming.
So you think you can predict the future? I mean, in other words, you think you know what's coming?
When did I say I could predict the future? Oh, sorry. In other words, the police works with plans. The society works with plans. You therapists work with plans. I don't work with any plans because I am the plan.
What do you mean when you say, I am the plan?
Nothing. I was just trying to match the missing dots, Dr. Quinn. And you, that highly educated psychiatrist, is supposed to know what PLAN plan means? Doesn't that PhD teach you enough, Dr. Quinn?
It certainly should, Mr. Arthur. I very much agree. Now, coming to the next question. How's your week been?
Hasn't the week just ended? Because if the week would have just begun, I'd possibly have nothing to say because the week is just begun. But because the week is just ended, I still have nothing to say because all I do over here is look at the ugliest of the faces with the ugliest of the smiles that resemble nowhere around. Let's put on a happy face.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, are we?
What does let's put on a happy face mean to you?
Depression? Anxiety? Suicidal instincts? Nah. Let's put on a happy face means let's put on a happy face.
Tell me about your past. What was it like? Who were you?
Should it be left in the past because the past is the past? Because if the past would not be left in the past, then the past very much would affect our present, which very much would affect our future. And I see a very bright future for myself, so coming back to the present.
Right. Coming back to the present. What thoughts do you get?
All I get are negative thoughts. Thoughts of watching people suffer. Thoughts of watching people commit suicide. Thoughts of watching bloodshed all over. Nah. All I get are thoughts of watching a comedian present his comedy so that people can laugh.
What are you? What made you you?
what made me me? Mother.
Dear Thomas, there is a definite possibility that I might die soon. As I have been very sick lately. Dear Thomas, I love you so much.
Keep moving, scum. Get lost, you outsider. Why don't you just disappear? Keep moving, scum.
Stop it! I don't think I can do this anymore. The criticism, the comments, the judgment, the accusation, just everything. Just everything from when I passed by. I look at the crowd and I see all the faces. And that
I'm a professional.
is when I get anxious and drown
But I'm good.
in self-hatred. Keep moving, you scum. Get lost, you outsider. Why don't you just disappear? You say all this hateful stuff without considering me, my feelings, or my perspective. I'm running. I'm running from who I truly am. A single mother. A single mother in this very disgusting world. We have all got something that we're trapped inside of. And I keep trying to suffocate that something, hoping that one day we'd all die, but then always lives on. You will always find a way to break me, my faith, and my purity.
Mother? What on earth are you doing, Mother? Get up.
Arthur, my son, this society never accepted me for who I am, but it must worship you for what you are.
Society accepted me for who I am, for what I am. Mother, this sounds a little confusing to me. Society accept. Mother, where did you get that gun from?
Arthur, this gun once belonged to someone special.
Mother, give it.
Arthur, stop! This gun was bought for this very special day. Arthur, no!
Mother, it does not have to happen this way.
All my life. Arthur, stop!
Mother!
All my life, I faced struggle, sorrow, sadness. But this time, I put on a happy face.
Hello, 911. This is an emergency. We just heard a gunshot in Court Towers, Lincoln Road.
Arthur was never really our son. It was just a secret I kept from you. I adopted him.
What's your name, boy?
Arthur. Arthur Fleck.
And who is she to you?
My mother. Who loved me. Who cared for me.
What happened out here, Arthur?
I don't know what happened, but I saw my mother smiling. A smile that was never really hers.
Take her away. Quick, quick. Tell me, what did you see?
I saw my mother drowning and drowning and drowning until that bullet took her far, far, far away from me.
Never forget what you saw today, Arthur. Never tell anybody what you saw. I'll show you the right path. I think I know where we're going. Follow me. Come on. Okay, Arthur. Tell me how you feel.
I don't think I know who I am anymore. My mother, she was the only one who loved me, who cared for me. And without her, I don't really know who I am anymore. And where are we? I thought we were going to the police station.
Easy with your questions. First, have this.
What is this?
Just have it.
Tastes bad.
Feels good though.
Feels good though.
Now, in answer to your question, a person perceives places as anything they want. However, what reality tends to show us is far from what our imagination stretches out towards. Our perceptions revolve around what we want to see. However, societies we reside in show us where we truly belong. And that is
Trash, ain't it?
hasty. Don't jump to conclusions, Arthur.
Then what is it that we are? And who are you? I thought you were the police.
Well, restrictions and black color don't taste my preferences.
Then who are you?
Me? I am nobody. It's difficult to describe, but I guess I'm just a person who likes riddles, I guess.
Riddles? Riddles are way too childish for a man your age.
Riddles are childish. However, we are all products of our childishness. These complexities of your life come crashing down as one big riddle.
So you're a con man who likes riddles.
Words restrict me too much. I like to be free and free other people from their own sorrows. We don't need to be accepted anymore. We are the ones that will accept others.
We?
Yes, we. Have a seat. Are you done with that? Or do you want this?
I shall take that.
Yes. Look, do you want to be a sad, dull person all your life? Or do you actually want to do things that others would only wish to do? People like us, we don't have anything to lose. How did it feel when the one person who was there for you was murdered?
Murdered? What do you mean she was murdered, huh? I saw her kill herself in front of my own eyes. She was not murdered. She killed herself. You're just like the rest of them, undermining my mother's life. She killed herself.
Have a seat, Arthur.
No.
Have a seat. Come on. Think you need to still learn some manners. You said the answer yourself, and yet you ask me these stupid questions. Arthur, Arthur, Arthur. The more you grow into a man, the more issues you face. Okay, let me show you.
Nigma, you scumbag! Why have you brought me here?
Allow me to introduce you to Thomas Wayne, the richest man in all of Gotham, who apparently provides the funds of common man into charity. He is the one who said that the people's suffering will disappear in that beautiful advertisement. Am I right, Mr. Wayne?
You don't have any right to judge our actions. We have a city to take care of, for God's sake. People like you don't matter to the city. Edward.
You're Edward Nigma, the greatest criminal the city's ever produced.
But that doesn't matter right now.
Who's the first then?
You will know it soon. Right now, you have a pivotal choice to make. Follow me.
What do you want me to do?
You have two options. Either take the life of these con men who spread lies and cheat on their own people, or take this right path and put this bullet through my head. Walk away free. But just know this.
Why do you want me to kill him?
In order to stand out as a person, you don't run away from your problems.
No, no, no!
You become the problem.
No!
Like I said, you know the answer yourself.
The answer is within, isn't it?
Justice is difficult to achieve. Straight ways don't work anymore. You have to do things in ways society doesn't accept. Look at me. I've achieved greatness.
What if I fail?
Questions are just a matter of depriving your motivation. I never question my beliefs. Here, to new beginnings, my new successor.
What about your family? I'm good. My family is great. Really? Yeah. What about yours? Decent only. Awesome. Bye. Hello there. How are you?
Dear people of Gotham City, kindly note with the change in Article 777 of the legislation that coming into act from the start of the new month, there would be a 25% wage cut for all wage workers for the development of the new Gotham Tech project.
This is unacceptable. We are the core of the factory. We don't deserve pay cuts.
Exactly. Without us, the factory cannot progress as much. As we rely on them, they rely on us.
He's right.
They can't keep making use of our incapacitated selves to manipulate us this way. We must get what we deserve.
Only last month we had been promised a pay rise. But with this new legislation, we could possibly lose more than we had been expecting to gain. We must use our powers to retaliate.
What power, you fool? You illiterates! It would be better going involved with the legislation. Not for a second forget that we need them more than they need us. Without them, we'd possibly be down the streets, begging for each and every single pence to fill our stomach.
How dare you? We are not compromising on our livings for the welfare of the city state project.
Don't you all realize that we're already struggling? And even if we go against the law, we would still suffer. So why not suffer like this when suffering with the struggle to put ourselves and our families on stake?
And how long before they stamp on you like insects?
Haven't they already?
Look at him. Look at a fire that he has in his eyes. A fire. All of you do. A fire, no matter how hard these rich buffoons try, it cannot be extinguished.
But we are powerless against their strength.
Who said you're powerless?
He's right. It's next to impossible to fight them.
Who said you're fighting them?
But that doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make any sense? Look at me. Look at my eyes. Is there a fire you see? A fire that cannot be extinguished. All you must do is fight for your rights.
Fight for our rights. You're right.
Or am I right now? It just took me my voice to convince you, huh?
He's right. Fight for our rights.
Fight for our rights.
He's right.
He's right.
He's right.
He's right. Fight for rights!
Fight for our rights.
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 We don't deserve pay cuts!
We don't deserve pay cuts.
Fight for rights!
Fight for our rights.
We don't deserve pay cuts!
We don't deserve pay cuts.
Camera, ready. Lights, ready. Sound check. Sound, ready. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we are live now.
From NCB Studios in Gotham City, it's Live with Murray Franklin. Joining Murray, as always, Ellis Strain and his jazz orchestra. And me, I'm that guy, Barry O'Donnell. And now, without further ado, Murray Franklin!
Good evening, Gotham City. Welcome back to your favorite show, Live with Murray Franklin, with your favorite host, Murray Franklin. Obviously. Tonight, we have the mayor's financial advisor, Mrs. Carla Aniston, with us.
Thank you, thank you.
Please, ma'am. Well, Mrs. Aniston, it surely has been a tough week, hasn't it?
It certainly has. With the garbage strikes contaminating the city, Gotham looks just as though it's the dump field for all of America.
And here I thought our city reacted quite nicely to these new laws. What do you think, in your professional opinion, led to such a serious reaction in the public?
We had a pay cut for the garbage workers in the cleaning department of the city to finance a new development. Everything was going fine until someone started influencing these workers that led to heavy protests.
Influencing? That sounds very unfamiliar with Gotham City. I thought it was only people like us who had the power of influence.
I very much agree. This has immensely affected the economy in a way that may cause the delay of the new Gotham Tech project. We have planned on spending 25% of our financial budget on it.
25%? That's a whole lot of money to spend on some technology project.
Well, it isn't after all. For how long can we rely on wage workers working at the mill? We need to generate more revenue for better infrastructure.
And this better infrastructure, what would that entail for the people of this great city?
As seen before, it would lead to better lives. This technology is the beginning of a new era. It will help us achieve our goals.
And what do you mean by a new era? I was under the impression that under the leadership of our new mayor, Gotham had already taken quite a few steps towards a big bright future.
Well, to be frank with you, Mr. Murray, it will take more than a few steps to make Gotham better than it was before. Under the leadership of the new mayor, Gotham has become a bit run down.
Run down? What on earth do you mean by that?
The number of strikes has increased, the crime rate is higher than ever before, and the number of murders has touched the sky. People have started taking justice in their own hands.
Well, I guess that does mean, a bit run down. Could you tell more about where Gotham stands, economically and ethically speaking?
Gotham has had this illustrious past. We had a beautiful city before they took it from us. It's time to take it back.
Are you sure, Miss Carla? Can you really wipe out all of our passionate love for this city?
Steve, check the backstage. Steve?
Oh, I don't think Steve is in charge anymore.
Who
I'll
are
take
you?
over.
Who are you?
Oh, Murray, let me test your power of influence.
What purpose do you have to disturb my show?
Too many questions, Murray. 20 years of hosting got me all doubtful. I respect it, but I don't like people asking me questions. I like to be the one doing the asking.
Like I asked, who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. I have a guest to accompany the both of you. Allow me to introduce you to...
Send in the clown.
The Joker?
The Joker? You mean a clown? Seriously, what is going on here?
Is this staged?
Of course it's not.
This is exactly how I imagined it to be.
Do you realize we're on live television?
I definitely do, and all I'm trying to do is make people laugh.
Ah, I see. Make people laugh. Wow, you come here, you disturb my show, Murray Franklin's show, and say, I want to make people laugh. So why don't you do that? Tell us about your look. It certainly does a job of making us all laugh.
I used to think my life was nothing but a tragedy. But now I realize it's a freaking comedy!
And how's that working out for you? You are a comedian, right? And you like to tell jokes. So why don't you tell a good joke? Because that's your job, right?
Joke? Well, jokes could be complicated, but not too complicated as much. I just shot 2 men on the train. While I dragged another in cold blood, he kept saying, don't shoot me, and I shot him in the head. Sit there, you. A joke.
You think that's funny?
I certainly do, and I'm tired of pretending it isn't funny.
You actually shot naive men in cold blood?
Was I not clear enough with my joke, Miss Carla? I certainly did.
You're insane.
Reports of my sanity have been greatly exaggerated.
You don't deserve to live. You will face consequences.
Ah, Murray. I'm tired of listening to people telling me what I deserve. Shouldn't I be the one deciding what I deserve? What you must do is accept who I am.
You would rebel against society, kill naive people, take justice into your own hands and expect what? People to accept you?
Miss Carla, what I am today is because of this beautiful society.
Oh, so now I get it. There's a reason for your downfall. And above all things, it's society.
For my downfall? This society is very fun. Whatever you do, the flaws are always spilled to the poor. My mother, she tried too, but no one listened to her. But hey, look. Everyone's watching now, aren't they? Well, all I'm doing is an eye for an eye.
What do you mean?
When the storytelling in the society goes bad, Miss Carla, what you must do is write your own story.
So, let me get this straight. Your mother committed suicide. Sure, that's sad. I sympathize. But that isn't society's fault. That's pure cowardice.
Suicide isn't cowardice. I'll tell you what's cowardice. I walk by every single day. Do you notice me? Do you notice me?
I've never seen you before today.
Exactly, and when you do, I wish you didn't. Because, yeah, I do have some problems. I'm a person too. But as I said, hey, look, everyone's watching now, aren't they?
So this is a hunt for revenge, right?
Certainly is.
This hunt for revenge will get you nowhere. Gotham City will cut you down.
It already has. Just watch it burn now. Miss Carla, do you mind getting me some coffee?
What?
Coffee.
Why are you getting him coffee? Seriously, what is going on here?
Sit. Come. Make you feel comfortable. Make me drink it, please. Yeah. Make me drink it, please. Did I ask you to sit? Get up. Get up. Yeah, there. Right there. Go. Look in front, will you? Yeah. So let's continue. What was your question again, Miss Carla?
You would rebel against society?
Coffee.
You would rebel against society, kill naive people, take justice into your own hands and expect what? People to accept you?
As I said, what I am today is because of you all.
You've lost your mind.
Losing your mind sounds so boring. Do you want a drink? Why don't we rephrase that? I've embraced my insanity.
What you're doing, all of this, hijacking my show, this is not right.
Murray, isn't this supposed to be your show? Come on, let's grab a seat. Sit. Let me sit. Well, I'm tired, as I said, of listening to what's right and what's not right, so why don't you tell me what's right?
Being an acceptable citizen, not breaking the rules.
Well, when the storytelling in the society goes wrong, you don't expect me to play by the books, do you?
No wonder your mother killed herself with a son as crazy as you.
My mother. Son as crazy as me. I mean, yeah, I did feel bad for her, but not as much. Because as I said, she never accepted me for who I was.
All right, I've had enough of this. Cut the camera. Call the cops. Get this fool arrested right now. Where is everyone? Why is no one doing anything?
You know what you get when you treat a mentally ill loner in a society that abandons him and treats him like trash? You know what you get?
What do I get?
You get what you deserve! That feels amazing! Miss Carla? Where are you, Miss Carla? Is that the way you run from the Joker? Come on, let's go. Let's go. A little faster, please. Why do you want to die? There.
Please don't kill me.
Why wouldn't I kill you? Why would you run from the Joker? Yeah, come here, close to me. Stop moving. You're not scared of death? Never get your eyes off the Joker! Everyone's dead now, aren't they? You want to do the talking, Murray? You want to do the talking? It feels amazing. Feels freaking amazing. Bye-bye, beautiful.
Bathe in the glory of your primitive conquests. We are done with all of this hate. Let's embrace our love for this city. Are we those disgusting conmen?
No!
Do we cheat on our own people?
No!
Or are we kings of this city?
Yes!
Gotham! We are your reckoning.
Got lost in my imagination, didn't you?
How did you even do this? And this face?
Well, yes, this is my actual face.
Life doesn't teach you to wear masks and hide your identity.
Masks? This is my actual face. I am the Joker.
One day, all this hate you hold will come back to destroy you.
I'd be waiting for that day, Dr. Quinn. Can we have the music, please?
certain man in Russia long ago.
He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow.
Most people looked at him with terror and with fear.
But to Moscow chicks, he was such a lovely dear. He could preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fun. But he also was the kind of teacher women would desire.
Ra-ra, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Ra-ra, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. He ruled the Russian land and never mind the sun.
But the Kazachov, he runs really wonderful.
In all affairs of state, he was the man to please.
But he was real great when he had a girl to squeeze.
For the queen, he was no wheeler dealer, though she heard the things he'd done. She believed he was a holy healer who would heal her son. Ra-ra, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Ra-ra, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. Ra-ra, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Ra-ra, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Some days you're the only thing I know. Only thing that's burning when the nights grow cold. Can't look away, can't look away. Beg you to stay, beg you to stay, yeah. Love me how you want me, yeah. Push me away, push me away. Beg me to stay, yeah. Call me in the morning to apologize. Every little lie gives me butterflies. Something in the way you look into my eyes. Don't know if I'm gonna make it out alive. I'm so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart my teeth. Late night, never put your hands on me. Never, 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 ever let go. I'm so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart my teeth. Late night, never put your hands on me. Never, 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 ever let go. Light on my shine, rose in my hand. You're looking at me like you don't know who I am. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart my teeth. Late night, never put your hands on me. Never, 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 ever let go. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart my teeth. Late night, never put your hands on me. Never, 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 ever let go.
Excuse me, guys. Can you play something a bit more lively, something like a bit more happy? It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. You come bad news, talking this and that. But give me all you got and don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Clap along if you feel like a roof without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. My love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. My love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do.
dani o dani dani dana re dani dani
O dani o dani dani dana re dani dani
dana dani dana dani dana gere dana gere dana gere de tum dana dana de 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 na
de tum dana dana de 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 na
o dani 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 dana re dani dani
O dani o dani dani dana re dani dani
dana dani dana dani dana gere dana gere dana gere
de tum dana dana de de na de tum dana dana de de na
ভালো কইরা বাজান কত তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
ভালা কহিরা বাজান গোদু তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
সুন্দরী কমলা বড় দেশারি চলো বলো করে রে
ভালা কহিরা বাজান গোদু তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
ও তুই ভালো কইরা বাজান কত তারা
সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
ভালো কইরা বাজান কত তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
ভালা কহিরা বাজান গোদু তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
সুন্দরী কমলা বড় দেশারি চলো বলো করে রে
ভালা কহিরা বাজান গোদু তারা সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
ও তুই ভালো কইরা বাজান কত তারা
সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে
नैन मोरे तरस गई रे आजा बलम परदेसी नैन मोरे तरस गई रे आजा बलम परदेसी পানসা জলে সাই ভাষায় সাগরের বানে আমি জীবনের ভেলা ভাসাইলাম কেউ না তা জানে রে
অকুল দরিয়ায় বুঝি কুল নাই রে আমায় ডুবাইলি রে আমায় ভাসাইলি রে অকুল দরিয়ায় বুঝি কুল নাই রে
ভেঙে মোর ঘরের চাবি নিয়ে যাবি কে আমারে
ভেঙে মোর ঘরের চাবি নিয়ে যাবি কে আমারে
ও বন্ধু আমার না পেয়ে তোমার দেখা একা একা দিন যে আমার কাটে না রে
ভেঙে মোর ঘরের চাবি নিয়ে যাবি কে আমারে ভেঙে মোর ঘরের চাবি নিয়ে যাবি কে আমারে
জয় রাধার নামে পাগল হয়ে থাকবো মগনা জয় রাধার নামে পাগল হয়ে থাকবো মগনা
না 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 ছেড়ে দেব না
তোমায় হৃদ মাঝারে রাখিব ছেড়ে দিব না তোমায় হৃদয় মাঝে রাখিব ছেড়ে দিব না साजन मोरे घर आवे
साजन मोरे घर आवे आत्मन सुख पावे
आत्मन सुख पावे
साजन मोरे घर आवे साजन
मोरे घर आ रे।
We sing your praise with grateful hearts, tears full of joy and pride. In virtuous ways we forward up, in truth, trust, strive always. Come, Shepherd-ins, let us sing in glee, our alma mater true. And while we chase our rainbow dreams, our thoughts come back to you. Oh, brightest light, it's you we behold. Oh, garden of light, our dreams unfold. Oh, brightest light, it's you we behold. Oh, garden of light, our dreams unfold. We strive for knowledge, light, and wisdom. God shall ever be our guide. Love and service are our watchwords. There's nothing we shall hide. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, throughout, goodness is nurtured here. We strive for higher standard in God's love each passing year. Oh, brightest light, it's you we behold. Oh, garden of light, our dreams unfold. Oh, brightest light, it's you we behold. Oh, garden of light, our dreams unfold. Hail, Good Shepherd. Jana Gana Mana Adina